Okay, let's have a look at this then. We've always got our number line here for these calculations. Let's look at addition. 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2. So here addition is like going forwards. So 2 add on, go forwards 3. So 2 go forwards 3, which is positive 3. So 1, 2, 3 to 5, wasn't it? And at 3 go forwards 2, positive 2 units, you go to 5 again. So it's going forwards this amount, going forwards this amount from this point, from this point. So it doesn't matter, they're the same, doesn't matter which way around you write an addition like so. They're going to be the same when you add them. So if we look at 7 plus 6 plus 2, it shouldn't matter which way around we solve it. So 7 plus 6 is 13, 13 and 2 is 15. 6 and 2 is 8, and 8 and 7 is 15. And 2 and 7 is 9, and 9 and 6 is 15. So as we say, we always get the same result. It doesn't matter which order we do the addition in. Subtraction, the order does matter, and it's illustrated here. 5, take away 2, back. Think of it as back. You're at 5 and you go back 2. So you're at 5 and you go back 2 units. 1, 2 to 3. And the next one, you're at 2 and you go back 5. So we're at 2 and we go back 5. 3, 4, 5 to minus 3. Now here's a bit more complicated because it says 4 back minus 1. So it's an orientation. You're at 4, so here you are here at 4, put you in. And you're going backwards, so you're facing in that way. And you want to go that way, this unit. So if you went forward back 1, you would get to forwards... 4 rather, back, so go that way, 1 unit, and you get back to 3, wouldn't you? But if I said forwards, 4, go backwards, so you're facing in that way, go minus 1, so take a step back. Don't forget you're facing in this way. And if I said go back 1, you'd be going to here, wouldn't you? So that becomes 5. So remember the notion of forwards, which is that way, and backwards, which is that way. Backwards is minus, but if you're facing in that direction and then you're asked to go forwards, backwards, so you're facing in that way, go that way, minus 1, it means you have to step back, doesn't it? To there, that's why we've got 5. So I'm just going to say that once more, just for emphasis. You're at 4, you're facing in the backwards direction because you want to go back, and then you take 1 step back because you're going negative 1 to here, so you end up at 5. So double minus is a plus, in other words. No, it's taken a long time to say that. So 6 forwards minus 2. So 6, so you're here, you're facing forwards because you're doing plus, and then minus 2, so it's back 2 because you were facing forwards, so you go back that way to 4. So can you see a minus and a minus is a plus? 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus and a minus together like this in this arrangement here is a minus. 6 minus 2 is 4. Minus 1 forwards 8. Minus 1 forwards 8. 1. So you have minus 1 here and then you're going forwards because it's plus. 8 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So you're up to 7, aren't you? And that was also like 8 going back 1, wasn't it? At plus 8 going back 1. Now minus 4, minus 6. Let's have a look at that. Minus 4. So I'm going to draw me in again here. Backwards, wasn't it? So I'm here. I'm facing in that direction. And I'm now told to go backwards. Backwards 6. So if I'm going backwards 6, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 2. In a sense, it's like saying going backwards is forwards, isn't it? Because if you turn around and then you walk backwards, you're actually going forwards. So that's why a double minus is a plus. This one, you're going forwards. You're facing forwards, but going back. So you will be going backwards, won't you, in reality? So you're facing forwards, and then you're going backwards. So you're actually going... So you're stepping back in reality, aren't you? In the left direction. That's why a plus and a minus is a minus. Okay, so hopefully I haven't confused you too much there. But 2 minuses make a plus. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus and a minus is a minus. 6 minus 2 is 4. Minus 1 plus 8, you're at minus 1, you add 8, you get 7. These two minuses together make a plus. Minus 4 plus 6 is 2. Okay, good. Now multiplication, 3 lots of 4 is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is, no, not 4 fours, 3 fours. 3 fours is 4. 3 lots of 4, there it is. 4, 8, 12. Okay, and 2 times 3 times 4 times 5, that's 6. 6 fours are 24. 24 times 5, well, 24 times 10 is 240, and half of that, which is 5, is 120. Tap it in the calculator if you need to. The other way you could do it is 20, and this is 6. 20 times 6 is 120. You could do 12 here, and 2 5s are 10 is 120. There's lots of different ways of doing it. So it doesn't matter which ones you times together in terms of their order when you get a product like that. The division, fractions, this is the numerator, this is the denominator. How many 4s go into 12? 12 divided by 4, or 12 over 4, or 12 divided by 4. These are the different ways to write it. How many times does 4 go into 12? Well, it goes in 3 lots of 4 make 12. So we write 3. Here's the rules for fractions then. Plus over plus is a plus. Minus over a minus is a plus. Plus minus is a minus. Minus plus is a minus. So if the signs are the same, it's positive in fractions. And if the signs are different, one over the other, and then it's negative. So we've got some examples here for fractions. So we might as well do those. And then we'll look at this. 24 over 3, positive over positive is a positive. 3 goes into 24 8 times. Minus 12 itself on its own is just plus 12. Minus over plus is a minus. 12 goes into that 4 times, doesn't it? Minus 4. 4 goes into 36 9, but it's a positive over a negative, which is a negative, isn't it? And then we've got minus over a minus is a plus. 18 goes into 72 4 times. Tap it in the calculator if you need to. So these are the rules for division. And there's similar corresponding rules for multiplication. If the signs are different in multiplication, the answers are negative. And if the signs are the same, then the answer result is positive. Okay, good. So a half of 48, well, obvious times, so this is just a half times 48, which you can write as 48 over 2. 48 times 1 on top, just a 2, and you can write that as over 1, so it's 2 times 1 underneath. 48 over 2 is 24. 1/7 of 63, so a 7th is times. You can write the number 63 as 63 over 1 if you want. So this is 63 over 7. And how many 7s go into 63? Tap it in the calculator if you need to. It's 9 times. Few other little bits and bobs to mention. The reciprocal is just 1 over. So the reciprocal of 5 is 1 over 5, which is 0.2. The reciprocal of a half is 1 over a half. Oops. 1 over a half. That's the reciprocal of a half. Now when you see something like that, how many halves go in 1 is 2, isn't it? So what happens in practice is this chap that's underneath just swings up to be on the top. And that's always the same in fractions. For rules for fractions, which we'll do in due course. So that's 2. 10 is, yeah, we've done that. That's reciprocals then. It's 1 over whatever it was. Negative powers, when you have indices like this, 2 to the minus 3 is just another way of writing 1 over 2 cubed. 2 cubed is 8, so that's 1 over 8. 10 to the minus 1 is 1 over 10. Tap it in the calculator if you need to, get 0.1. 10 to the minus 3 is 1 over 10 cubed. 1 over 1000 is 0.001. 4 to the minus 2 is 1 over 4 squared. 1 over 16. 5 to the minus 1 is 1 over 5. 0.2. Which we've done here. And then 10 to the minus 2 is 1 over 10 squared. These are negative powers, aren't they? 1 over 100, which is 0.01. 10 to the minus 4. 1 over 10 to the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 over 10,000 then, 0.0001. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we've got that then. We'll finish off with powers then. 10 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 2 times itself 4 times is 2 to the 4. 3 times itself twice, 3 squared, that's what we write. 5 to the 4 is just another way of writing, these are indices. 5 times itself 4 times. Tap it in the calculator if you want, 625. 6 cubed, 6 times 6 times itself 3 times, there they are. 36 times 6 is 216, again calculator when you need to. So that's the powers then, indices, simply explained. 4 cubed, 4 factorial now, 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 6 factorial is 6 times 1 less, times 1 less, times 1 less, all the way down to 1. So I hope you can start to see the pattern. It's on your calculator factorial button. So this would be 1224. So it's 24 there times 30. No, 30, 3 24s are 72 times a 10 is 720. Tap it in the calculator. Look for the factorial button. And if you tap in 0 factorial on the calculator, by definition, that's equal to 1. Just a definition, that's all.